At Cluey, we do not believe in rote learning or drill. Our focus is on teaching kids how to approach problems, how to approach challenges, how to write essays, how to do maths problems, because we believe if they understand how to tackle an issue, they'll be able to apply that understanding in every context. At Cluey, we don't believe in rote learning or generic programs. We believe in treating every child as an individual learner. We believe in supporting them and listening to them and making sure that we're really listening to the challenges they're having and really tackling those. At Cluey, we don't believe in rote learning or drill. We're all about process and teaching children how to tackle problems, how to write essays, how to do equations, and how to self-correct and self-edit so that they can apply that learning in every context in their future lives. At Cluey, we don't believe in rote learning or drill. We're all about teaching children the process of learning, whether it's how to write an essay, how to tackle particular problem-solving questions in an exam. It's about learning how to self-correct, to self-edit, so they become confident, autonomous learners in their future lives.
It probably helps me learn easier, going into school. I'd probably know more things from Cluey because they taught me more advanced stuff and I'd still understand it. And then when I went to school, it was hard with lots of people if I didn't understand it. Like the teacher might not explained it as thorough as Cluey did. And Cluey, just helped me overall get better, learn faster and just understand easier and in a more efficient way.
I've noticed that the children are doing more study before their exams due to the tutoring because they're wanting to do better. They're actually pushing themselves without us having to be involved, asking them are they studying for their exams. They're just naturally wanting to do better at school. So that's been a great benefit for us, that they're being more proactive towards their schoolwork and proactive towards their exams and wanting to do well and wanting to learn as much information as they can as possible for their exams, whether it be NAPLAN or high school. I would definitely say that my youngest child is expanding on her writing. So from doing the tutoring, she's loving to write. She's coming up to me during the week asking me to help do some activities to help her write a story, or whether it be like an essay type activity. So she's loving to read a lot more. Actually, I'm noticing that my son also, they're both wanting to read and having a deeper interest in novels and different writers and expanding their writing capacity. So that's been a great benefit. I find that my children are more motivated, personally motivated, since doing the Cluey to be able to study and do work for exams or homework. I'm not asking them where they're up to or what homework's due. They're just more inclined to have that personal approach to come home and do their homework, or without me having to chase them or what they're up to, because they're naturally wanting to push themselves.
I would say there's been more studying leading up to exams because, as I said, she's more confident in maths, therefore the thought of sitting down to study isn't as terrifying. So again, it's just another subject. She needs to study for it and she'll study for it. Having done Cluey for about a year, I would say her study habits have definitely improved. Again, that comes back to confidence. It was always a fight to get her to sit down and study. I think as she's become more confident in the subject, it's become less of a fight. So is there more studying? Maybe not, but it's definitely, she sits down and studies immediately. So there's probably more focused studying.
I think what I'm most worried for is just giving them the ability to be able to achieve and to strive and to be who they want to be in a world where it's not always that easy. And I think social media is where I'm very scared. I think we know very little about it. Having said that, I think as far as Cluey goes, it's very safe and they have vetted all the teachers, they've done all their tests, and we know that the teachers who are training the kids are actually really good at what they do, but they're also safe.
Overall, I found tutoring with Cluey very good because it's an amazing platform and it's very easy to use, and it's really helped me have the motivation to actually practice maths instead of just, you know, leaving it alone when I get home. I found that it's been a lot easier to deal with like difficult questions knowing that I'd have a set time to go over them in the week, and I've found that like being able to have that time has helped me with my in-class work as well, because I've been quicker and it's been much easier to do things that I otherwise might have not done. The way that Cluey works is very interactive. So there's a shared space that the tutor and the student have together, and that's very helpful because there's customizable options that allow the tutor and the student to write on top of each other and maybe work through steps together. And everything's done through this shared space. You can import files, which is very helpful when I want to go through specialised practice tests that I may have gotten in school. But overall, they have good questions with answers shown, and it's very easy to go over with the tutor. My teacher does, and I've told my teacher that I do tutoring, and he has helped me that's really helped because he's given me things to go over that I may have not noticed I've been doing badly in. So I would recommend tutoring to others, absolutely, because it's very much helped me with the problems that I didn't realize I had. And even though I was getting like average marks, understanding the processes behind the questions and learning tailored ways to get through the questions that I may have not been taught in class.